What touched me was the way he cried about it, I think, on the interview with Abeiku Santana. Can I now ask you, Fotocopy?
Yep.
Do you feel Abeiku Santana bullied you into apologizing to Kuami Eugene?
Yes. It was a straight apologize. It was a setup.
You were bullied?
Yes.
Into apologizing?
Yes.
Yes.
Saying it, yeah.
So you didn't feel it?
I felt it.
I watched that.
Mean, did you feel like you wanted to, or you had to apologize? Did you see any wrong in what you did?
No, he was the one supposed to apologize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
no, I'm saying. So you didn't feel it, right?
No.
So you were made to apologize.
Yes.
With this, I side with him because when I saw the video, I was like, why is he apologizing to Kuami Eugene?
I
asked myself.
It's not, if for anything an apology needed to be said or exchanged, it was supposed to be exchanged, yes?
Yeah.
The word you use.
Give him a hug. Give your uncle a hug. Go and give him a hug. Photo, give him a hug.
It's all good. It's all good.
So beautiful. Kwame, sorry, I'm hugging the mommy. Sorry, now. Sorry, now. Yeah.
What's your video? No?
Atamfo aniawu. Atamfo mwaniawu. Atamfo mwaniawu. May the picture wey come US Vice President say on share the Oba Ghana. Kuami Eugene to me ayama.
On fact, photocopies onto the playlist.
You as a father, then I better chat on yourself.
Therefore, enche behind a photocopy any Kuami Eugene any beef. Now the reason for the beef and it's a photocopy betray mu say and the management led by his father contacted Kuami Eugene for a feature. Now Kuami Eugene had to phone Chiromu said they don't have the numbers to feature him. Now no NMA photocopy at China Adrian say he so much hates Kuami Eugene say on Penasem cry is the number one person or Haiti in the Ghana music industry. Now along the line Chese Abeiku Santana invited both Kuami Eugene and Photocopy to OKFM a solve the issue no Chese or catch a Photocopy say on apologize to Kuami Eugene as a big brother. Emma Photocopy Now finally Photocopy about out say Chese dear esi no enye papa now say Abeiku Santana actually forced him to apologize to Kuami Eugene. Now if there was someone who was to apologize and Kuami Eugene they deserve say or apologize to him. Now I know I'm a man for a case Photocopy is trying to be arrogant and disrespectful. Because this full video are shot during an interview on Movement TV with Shatamichi. Now for a drink chair, a comment session or MI.
So this situation with Kuami Eugene, I'm sorry to go there, but I have to.
Oh, don't worry.
Do you not think, say, you claim to have been standing there when Kuami Eugene said whatever he said?
Yeah.
What were his exact words? What did you hear?
Me, I heard something like, not something like, I heard that he said he cannot future me because him and some artists, I forgot those two artists.
Okay.
Even their futures are there that they've even kept long for the future.
Waiting to be released.
Yeah, waiting to be released. But he had not yet give them a feedback.
Okay.
So I heard he cannot future me, even if we go and ask his management. And my dad was like, "Oh, if it's because of money, you are talking to a block holder." And we're like, "No, it's not because of the money." Now do the part ahead.
So what is with the story of him or you saying, from what we heard you say, he said you didn't have enough followers.
Not even followers.
Following,
numbers.
like you didn't numbers. Okay. Are you sure you didn't misunderstand?
I didn't misunderstand anything. If I could misunderstand, I would tell Daddy I didn't understand what he said.
Didn't Daddy try to explain to you?
Let's just stop. I'm not on top.
Okay, I'm gonna shift, but I'm still on the topic in a different way. Are you aware that record labels work in a totally different way from maybe the way you and Daddy and your team? Because you have a personal, you're your own record label by yourself. But for other people who are under
Record label?
Independent labels belonging to others, they must abide by rules. Sometimes they don't get to record with who they feel like recording. with. Do you understand me? Like, I have friends in the industry that I know that before they got this deal, we entered the studio left, right. Now when I call them, oh, you need to talk to my manager. Hey! But what will you do? Record labels also have their rules. I feel like you were not communicated properly to. Would you agree?
No.
You won't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yes.
growing older. I'll soon become the boss. I can go out when I want.
See, someone come and take my chair. You will soon become a boss.
Yeah.
You're already a boss. And I want you to believe that. You're already a boss.
Amen.
Yes. I'm sorry to take you to this issue, but I just wanted to be sure that you are aware that in this music, everybody has a different pattern, a different structure that they follow. There's some people that even when they're independent artists, they have a time they will release. In between that time, they won't do anything.
You know,
It could be
when
your brother, your
he's-
best friend.
You know, when we went there, he said, it's not anything that when we want our dad gets it for us.
That gets, yes?
But, sorry to say this, I'm
Go
really,
ahead.
really sorry. You are a mother.
Yes.
When, you know something, you know that when a child wants something, and you don't have it, you know how to say for the way the child
in a
will
nice
understand.
way, yes.
But you're not supposed to say it straight to the child.
But was it said to you or
He
it was
was,
said to
you
you?
were,
my
you were
face.
standing there.
Straight into my
You were
face.
right there.
Yes. straight
Which
into my
was not
face.
good. Let's
Okay.
discuss.
All right. So I like the angle you came from, right? But now let's discuss how things work in the music industry. First of all, you were not supposed to be having a conversation with Kuami Eugene. He's not your friend, right? Or is he your friend?
I'm my friend.
He's not your friend. So since it is music and it is business that you're doing, your management is supposed to go and have that conversation with him. You can't go to Kuami Eugene. You see what you're saying, that he's supposed to know that you are a child, right? I agree with you. The same way your management is supposed to know that you are a child, so therefore they should go and speak on your behalf. So let's allow the blame for Kuami Eugene, and let's take the same blame for your management, because they should have known that what if, especially your dad, he was a musician, great one. I'm sure that he's had so many disappointments coming up, right? So he should have known that you being at this age, definitely you are bound to hear no. You are bound to be rejected. So therefore, they should have done that on your behalf. What do you think?
You know, he's the artist I mostly learn all my stuff from. You see, mostly when he goes to stage, I've been doing some leg dance. He was the one I've been learning all my leg dance for. I perform, I sing, the voice tone he uses. So that day, my dad was like, son, if I don't take you, I know there's a boxing arena in this house. If I don't take you, you're going to beat me or do anything to me. So I told him that, Daddy, please take me, because he was the best artist I ever loved. And he was the one I wanted to see. I really wanted to see him. So I don't want to talk about this. I didn't want to.
That's all right. You don't want to hammer him again.
Yeah.
I understand the sentiments. I understand the emotions that he's feeling. And yes, he probably shouldn't have been in the conversation. But like he said, you know, he really wanted to meet someone that he's looked up to. It's quite disappointing that Kuami Eugene would be so careless with his words around the child. But that's, by the way, I believe you've learned.
Yeah.
If not for anything, you've learned that rejection is nothing too serious.
Well,
Right?
I don't even need the future. As he said, he does not feature people like me. I'm also big.
No, you
I
are
remember from
You
the
are big.
when we started this interview, I asked him if he has worked on his emotions. It's based on this particular issue. So you can't say you don't need him. You might need him. Never say never.
You can't blame him, you know.
For now.
He takes things literally. He's a child.
you
He's
know-
not been
I
taught
don't
to,
need him.
okay, cement and move on. No, you know how kids are. Once he feels it, he's telling it, you know. What touched me was the way he cried about it, I think, on the interview with Abeiku Santana. Can I now ask you, Fotocopy?
Yep.
Do you feel Abeiku Santana bullied you into apologizing to Kuami Eugene?
Yes. It was a straight apologize. It was a setup.
You were bullied
Yes.
into apologizing?
Yes.
Yes.
Saying it. Yeah.
So you didn't feel it?
I felt it.
I watched
No, I
that.
mean, did you feel like you wanted to, or you had to apologize? Did you
What?
see any wrong in what you did?
No, he was the one supposed to apologize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
No, I'm saying. So you didn't feel it, right?
No.
So you were made to apologize.
With this, I side with him because when
I
I saw
side
the
with
video,
him.
I was like, why is he apologizing to Kuami
Yes,
Eugene?
he's
I
supposed to-
asked
If
myself.
it's not, if for anything an apology needed to be said or exchanged, it was supposed to be exchanged. Yes.
Yeah.
The word you used, hate, was quite strong. It was quite strong, and that's. I wish you would, not use certain harsh words. You know the community we are in. Akola ni peni edi asema akola na sem enye deda. So we need to be able to express ourselves, even as you are. You should be able to tell, I don't like what you did. You made me feel that way, without using certain words that sound harsh to other people. So I can understand that maybe now Abeiku wanted him to apologize for using that word, but you understand? He looked very bullied into rendering an apology. Have you seen that video, JB?
I have seen the video. You see, Michi, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Yeah.
Once you have decided to be in this industry, the attention that you are accorded, when the people are giving you attention and they give Shatawale attention, so Shatawale's own, the fans is not bigger than yours, right? So the same attention that you receive, when it comes to the backlash, it will be in the same way. I believe that, I don't know, ever since you made that statement about you hating him, and people started to say that it was wrong for you to use that statement, has your management sat you down and tried to explain to you why you shouldn't have used that word?
yeah.
So they did. So you understood. So why didn't you feel like, since you understood it was wrong, why should you feel reluctant to apologize to Kuami Eugene?
Because he's supposed to apologize. I just made one.
No, but the thing is,
They were supposed to exchange
No, but-
apologies.
okay, Michi, let's
I
understand.
am sorry
No, Michi,
for
Michi,
saying that in front of you. Maybe you did not get me right. I'm sorry, kid bro.
Michi,
Oh, big bro, I'm sorry
try
for
to educate
using
here,
such
okay?
words.
Yeah, we are doing that. But
I mean,
from
Kuami Eugene
where you are
is an
coming
adult.
from-
He should have
Okay,
had that
so-
decorum not to have that conversation in front of him.
So, what I want you to understand is that the same way he feels that he didn't feel like apologizing, but he was made to apologize. Let's stand on the same principle, right? Now, if you feel that you have wronged him, you are apologizing based on your standards, based on who Fotocopy is. Whether an apology comes or it doesn't come, you know your standards, you know how your value is, you know what you stand for.
Yeah.
You understand? So sometimes when you make those statements that, oh, I'm sorry for that, and that person doesn't know, say he's supposed to give you back. Don't you stand up for your brand. You stand up for, you know your principles. But the moment that you say, oh, he's supposed to also apologize, that means
I feel like you're only feeling more because apologize here and hug him. Sorry, not hugging. More like a stage.
I believe you watched
I'm
the
like,
video.
yes, I was like,
And the boy's emotions were never taken into consideration.
yes.
Let's
be very real here.
Kuami Eugene also apologize.
Because if he hadn't have said that to him in front of him, say uni numbers now, it's hurtful. Fanny say me fan no, me fan ni michi. Maba me management aba michi also onya ade mami. When who see me jina ho, no wa throw bibi ebe coming
Straight.
na obi yaye me interview na also it hate no issue and there. Fan say enkola drink.
Of course,
Yeah,
you understand how to process his
After
emotions.
that, no, say anka Abeiku pro no, Oma Eugene say Eugene, the okacha akola no, enye. So only numbers in those things. The yenye akola enkasasa. What I say for him to take the first step. So penny, but they made the penino tseho. Yes, say apologize to him. Eugene stand up and hug him. I was like, yo,
okay.
what's this?
Let's understand something. You
You see how we create childhood traumas?
no,
for people?
let's try to understand something. Yeah, was say you are wrong for saying this. And yeah, was say, oh, that's a different way of saying it. Oh, yeah, what they are wrong. When you are wrong for saying certain things, you say you are sorry. When people say, oh, how can I say because of Ayakara? On your wrong, as somehow Kuami Eugene, he was not wrong for saying that. Because in this industry,
You work with numbers.
you work with numbers. If I am featuring you, I have to know what I am gaining.
Okay.
What I say. Some
Okay.
people may not consider that. Obi says Shatawale. He feels to say, you know what? Let me reach out to Fotocopy and feature him. On the PSA, it came out of him. It's at the end of the day, Shatawale, even though he doesn't care about numbers, it is satisfying something within him that, oh, may you say I'm a crown. Kuami Eugene, you went to Kuami Eugene to ask him. Now he has to consider his brand. Say, my brand, any brand, me feature. What do I stand to gain?
Maybe he should have said that.
That's what I'm saying.
But right now, do
Long
we
and
have
short is this
transcripts
conversation
exactly
shouldn't
how the
have been had
conversation
with
went?
him around.
No, we don't have it for
So
now.
can we not blame Kuami Eugene?
Yeah, there was no consolation.
There was a video.
That was when I was sorry.
No, Pacho.
I really
But
love
hold on.
Kuami Eugene, but I
There was
think
a
we were
video.
on there, I would say, yeah.
Missy, there was a
Okay.
video prior to them meeting at Abeiku,
Okay, yeah.
and he was consoling Fotocopy. Pacho, that was the day you asked him, right?
No,
No, that was the day he apologized.
No, there was a video
There was a
before.
video prior to that.
Yeah.
When
Production, do we have that video, please? The time class was there. It was a
Yekwe.
Yenchi ahome na ye chop your stock kakra.
Vimbaz TV.